got to start rolling.
Welcome back. It is that time of the week where we introduce you to this week's furry friend that is available for adoption. It is not Weston. This is our special guest this morning. He's here to kind of wrangle our pup, Theo.
Theo.
Megan, explain this dynamic duo to us this morning, would you?
Weston, is this
guest.
Your dog that you keep at your house? Yeah. Do you like Theo? Theo's a cutie. So Jen, tell us a little bit about Theo.
So Theo is being fostered by Weston and Weston's family. He is about a 10-month-old lab mix. Lab and something, probably maybe, he's so soft.
He's got like a lot of fur.
Yeah, maybe like an Aussie or something like that, because he's got some really animated ears and a really cute tail. But he is good with everyone. Weston was playing with him outside in the lobby, and he just gave him kisses on his nose. His hands were in his mouth. He's good with the cats. He's good with the kids. He's got a little training collar on, so he's teachable.
Well, you say that. Is he good with the kids? Okay, that's all I need to know. He is good with the kids. You have a lot of events coming up.
We do.
Of course, we have Pet Food Center to acknowledge, too, for their efforts with you. Did you just eat one of those? Did you eat that?
Eat those.
Don't eat that, Weston.
Oh, look,
all
she's
right,
sneaking them at Theo.
You're tricking me, aren't you? All right. You guys have a lot of events coming up. We always highlight the dogs.
Yes.
But we also have a cat event coming up. We'll get to that here in a moment. But the partnership with Pet Food Center, when you adopt a dog through PAAWS, you kind of get I don't know, like a starter kit almost. So you can alleviate some of those costs you're going to have, puppy pads and treats and things like that.
Yes. So in that kit, you get a bag of food, you get toys, you get age-appropriate gifts. So if it's a puppy, you're going to get some cleaners, some some puppy pee pads. If it's a cat, you're going to get a couple cat toys. A more mature dog is going to get a toy that's for a more mature dog, a little bit more of a chewer toy.
All right.
And Pet Food Center gives those to every animal who we bring and feature on Furry Friends.
I love it.
Of course, we post these interviews later, so if you want to go there, rewatch that, I know Weston's girlfriend's definitely going to watch that later to see him on TV. But if you go to their website, you can see profiles for each of the dogs and the cats that they have within their care right now. And it gives a profile, and I know you have to memorize some of these statistics on the pooches you bring in, but all that's there chronicled every time.
Look at the love it. Do you love him? He's such a good dog, isn't he?
Do you have any other pets? Do you have any other pets? Yeah, okay, he does. Yeah. He's going to be tight-lipped on that.
You gave good hugs to him just now, didn't you?
Yeah.
He's really good.
And you really need an animal yeah, there's your
Theo
kiss.
loves you too.
Yeah. How long have they been fostering this animal?
They've had him for a little over a month.
Okay.
And so that love is, he's just full of love.
Now, how typically long will the relationship between a foster family last with an animal? I know it kind of varies on whether they're adopted right away or not, but how long does it typically last?
Puppies tend to go a little faster because they're just so stinking cute. But right now, because adoptions have been a little bit lower than they have been in the last year or so, your foster sometimes can be there for a couple of weeks. Sometimes you can have them for a couple of months. Sometimes they will be there. It just depends on kind of... Some fosters like to train their dogs a little bit so they're more adoptable. So he's fortunate enough to have a foster who is spending time with him, teaching him manners.
Yeah. And of course, that'd make it a nice little segue to the new family too.
Yeah, I'm so shocked. He looks just like my parents' dog, who's a lab, golden retriever mix, and just the face is so lab. But I love his he's got like fat around his neck. It's so you just want to grab it, and it's the thickness of the fur. I love it.
Yes.
So talk to us about the event, the cat event you guys have going on.
So we have a cat event on North Green River Road, and that's from 11 to 2, and that is going to have several of our cats, and we do the Pet Food Center does a great job of allowing us to have cats in their windows, and so we have a really, really successful cat adoption. I always try to bring them, and it's always difficult to get a cat because they're just gone as soon as we get them.
Yeah,
it's really
and
we're
that's
very,
the Pet
very
Food
fortunate.
Center
on North Green River.
Okay, gotcha. So you guys are busy. I mean, what has it been like right now? I know school's back in session, but what has it been like kind of the end of the summer as far as adoptions go?
We have had more adoptions recently, so that is a huge thank you to the community because we've been fortunate enough to be able to place a lot of our dogs. So Moose got our big boy who we brought.
St. Bernard?
Yes, he's been adopted. And I mean, our other big old beast, not beast, he's a big old lover, Will Wheaton, he's been adopted.
Oh,
so we've had a lot of great success lately
That's
Good to know.
awesome.
with our full-grown dogs.
That gets us off the hook, Megan. We did a good job.
Love.
You did a good job.
But we want to get Theo a home too, a forever home. You're such a good
Weston, you just
boy.
going to play on the floor the rest of the time? Okay.
You like playing at home with him? Yeah, he's a good dog.
And Theo will be at our pet adoption for dogs this Saturday. We are going to be we are at a new location. We're going to be
Weston's
at.
left us, by the way. He's doing the bear crawl back over.
Nobody saw. He's going to work, not Weston, Theo. Will be at Rule King this weekend from, I think the hours are from 11 to 2 again. So we're going to have a lot of animals there. Theo, and then on our website, you've got a full list of everyone who's going to be there. There are quite a few, and it's nice because we're going to be indoors. It's cooling off, but it's still better than being in the heat.
And Jen Duckworth, I want to thank you for your efforts. I didn't give you the proper intro at the beginning of this interview because I was focused on Weston, who has since left, and you can see the behavior of the dog has ramped up quite a bit, more rambunctious now that our youngster has left the set. So the calming spirit of Weston helped out Theo, but now he's ready to go.
I will say, it is a nice day to walk the dogs. It's
lovely.
fantastic. I haven't been out since this morning, but we'll see what the forecast is because I know Theo might really like that. Griffin Glasscock, she is here. She's tracking the latest on your Friday.